everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my last update for Child of the 80s Project Pan. The next time I do anything with this project, it is going to be the finale. There is going to be a lot of videos like that for the remainder of this month. A few here or there, I'm going to do a December update and then, do the finale at the very end. But this one, what is going on with my crazy hair today? This one is going to be the last update. Then I will do my finale, and we'll see how far I can get on this one. So if you're not familiar with this, I believe this is the third round that we did, because we did take a year off. It was created by Jaylon, so of course she's going to be listed down below. This is a PANtastic Ladies collab, which is a year-long project. So it started on January 1st and will end on the very last day of this year, December 31st. And I don't know if it's coming back or not next year. I haven't asked yet. I probably should have done that, but I haven't done that yet. And I'm so far behind on getting projects up. It's been crazy. It has been crazy. So yeah, there's going to be a spreadsheet of everyone that joined in down below. And there are 80 prompts to this. And I, like the crazy person that I am, I wanted to do all 80 prompts. So I slowly brought them in 10 at a time. And I have all 80 prompts in, and we're going to see how far I can get with them. This was primarily a usage-based project for me, though I think there was some things in to finish, just, here or there. Not a ton, because there's 80 prompts. So, yeah, let's just jump into this. I do have some rollouts, some empties, empty. I have one empty, and I do have some rollouts. So we're going to go in order of how they were done in the project spreadsheet originally. And as I get to the things that are rolling out, I will let you know what is rolling out. So first one is Star Wars. That is something glittery. And I have the Bath & Body Works In the Stars body spray. I'm actually wearing it today. I brought it in for 10 uses. I have used it 6 times. I do believe this is going to be a completed goal by the finale. Pretty sure I can get 4 more uses on that in the next month or so. Let's see, scrolling down, I have Push It, Salt and Pepper, and it's going to get stuck in my head. That is a product you push out of its container. So I have this Coastal Scents lipstick. It's a twist technically, but it does push. It is not in here. I'll show it to you in a second. And then I have the Terminator, and that is a product that won't quit. I'll be back. Yeah, this thing just won't end. It looks empty. It's not. So I have both of these lipsticks frankened into my cream bronzer. It is getting there. It is getting so close. I'm going to bring it in close. Look how little is left in here. I did remelt it. You can see like the line where it was and where it is now. And it is getting so close. I do think this is going to be done. And I will show you this in the finale. I do think this is going to be done by the finale, which means both of these products will be done and rolled out, which is kind of exciting for me to have 2 lipsticks rolling out at the same time. That will be cool. Oh, I missed one. I totally missed one. Let me back it up. Indiana Jones, a product from an indie brand. So I have the Vanny Cosmetics Press Glitter. I brought this in for 3 uses. I use it on my nails. I do not use it on my eyes. I got the 3rd use on it today, and I have it on my ring fingers. So that one is rolling out. I apologize for getting it all out of order. I also apologize that this is going to be going up late because by the time I finish filming this, edit, upload, and it goes through the whole uploading process, and YouTube takes forever to process videos, yeah, it's going to end up being late. Hopefully not more than like 15-ish minutes. All right, now we're back on track. Scrolling down to my next one. I don't have a Cowman, an easy to pan item. This is the Eco Style Olive Oil Styling Gel, and I love this stuff. And you can tell because there's very, very little left. If you look on the sides, you can see there's hardly any in there. Whenever I have my hair curly, you can bet that I have hair gel in, and that one's not even going to make it out of this calendar month. You know, it's definitely going to be done by the finale. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the ones I've shown you that I think are going to be done. The numbers keep going up and up. All right, Light Bright, something that makes your skin shine from within. So for me, that is skincare, always skincare. And I have the Isomers Simple Science Booster Serum, and this one is done. I brought it in to finish. It is completely and utterly done. I enjoyed it. I'm not sure exactly what it did. I'm sure someone can probably explain it to me, because there's words on here that I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to pronounce them. And I don't know what they mean, what they do. I like the way it made my skin feel and look, but I'm not sure exactly what it specifically did. So if you guys know what it does, let me know, please, down below. And that way I will know if I need to repurchase it. All right, moving on to Wild Thing. That is a wild item in your collection. It can be like a duo or multi-chrome, changes colors, etc. This is a duochrome with micro glitters. I love it. Love it so much. This is the Nina Spell on You nail polish. I brought it in for 3 uses. I need 1 more use on it. Look how pretty that is. I love this one. So I think that one is going to be a rollout as well. All right, scrolling. We have Like a Virgin, and that is a product you've never tried before. And it's because it was a new product. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation. What is it officially called? Do I have it written down here? It just says Easy Blur Foundation on my spreadsheet. Real descriptive. Brought it in for 5 uses. I've used it 4 times. Definitely going to be a rollout for the finale. All right. Pat Benatar, a bright or dark cheek product. Revolution Super Dewy Liquid Blush in Blush Me Up. Brought it in for 5 uses. I have 3 uses. I only need 2 more. Definitely going to be a rollout for the finale. There's a lot of those happening. All right, we do have some things that are rollouts. So the first one is I've Fallen and I Can't Get Up. That is a product you gave into buying. My daughter conned me into it. This is the LA Girl Gel-like polish in Swanky. I brought it in for 3 uses. I got 3 uses. Actually, I think I used it 4 times, but that's okay. As long as I use it a minimum of 3, then it can roll out. And then Footloose, one of my favorite movies. Love it, love it, love it. And a lot of it is the music. I'm a big Kenny Loggins fan. A product that you would have been forbidden when you were a teen. A product that would have been forbidden when you were a teen. Learn to read, Jessica. Lipstick. I could have like sheer gloss. I was not allowed to have lipstick. So this is the Cien Gentle Mauve lipstick. Pretty shade. Really easy to use color. Brought it in for 5 uses. I got 5 uses. As a matter of fact, it was in my makeup basket last week, and I finished my uses last week. All right, dipstick. And I feel like a dipstick. Not only for buying it, but for a lot of reasons. So that was Dukes of Hazzard. Did you watch that? I don't know. Yeah, I used to love watching that when I was a kid. That's an item you feel like an idiot for buying. Okay, so I have the Hot Pot from Coastal Scents in Amethyst, and I feel like an idiot for buying it because I have 2 of them. And one is barely used. This one has pan in it. You can see right there, it definitely has some pan. Wow, my lighting is not the greatest. Let me lean in close and get it a little bit brighter in here. There we go. Now we can see it. It is a pretty purple. So yeah, I own 2 of these. One has massive pan, the other one doesn't. All right, the reason I feel like a dipstick, not just from buying this twice, which, I mean, I guess it's okay because it's a pretty color, but I have it in for 5 uses. I have 4 of 5 uses, and did I put it in my makeup basket this week? No, I did not, to get 1 more use. So now I have to wait another week to get 1 use on this beautiful purple shade. But I have no doubts that it is going to be done for the finale. What am I going to do with myself? All right, next one is a rollout Simon Says. And that is a product you bought because someone told you to. Someone told me to try the Cantu brand, and I'm glad I did because this is the second product that I've tried from them, and I liked both of them, and they're very reasonably priced. This thing is massive, and I did not put the price on it, but I want to say it's less than $15. So, yeah, not too shabby. So this is the Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. Brought it in for 10 uses. I've probably used it 20 times. I only use it on wash days, and yeah, I used it today probably for like the 20th time out of 10. So this one is definitely rolling out, and I will put it back in my cabinet, so I'll have to work on something else, but I enjoy it. And let's see, I have 3 more products to go over. Dirty Dancing, a baby or a mini product. He's so cute, and I wish it was larger. This is the LMS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Into finish, if I can open it. That's all that's left. That is going to be done this calendar month, so it is definitely going to be done by the finale. No problems. Yeah, that one's going to be very easy. Air Jordans, a highly sought after item. It was back in the day. This is NARS Orgasm Blush, which I am wearing today. I have it in for 5 uses, and I have used it 3 times. Yeah, it is very pretty. The viewfinder, I don't know if it's showing true to color or not, but it's a very, very pretty shade. And then the last one is actually a rollout. Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. That is Wham. I used to love singing this when I was much, much younger. And that is an item that wakes up your face or your body, or, you know, just wakes you up. And color-wise, it definitely wakes me up. This is the NYX Lavender Color Corrector. Brought it in for 5 uses. I got my 5th use on it, and now it is rolling out. Goodness gracious, that was a lot. So, numbers, where am I currently sitting of the 80? I have rolled out 42 prompts, products, whatever. I have 38 to go, and let's see, I'm throwing things over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that are without a doubt going to be rolled out. So that would put me at 52. Plus, I have some other things that I just didn't have usage on, like nail polishes and stuff. I just didn't have the usage on them since the last update, but I do think they're going to be rolling out. So I would say minimum of 52 out of 80 are going to be goal met. And I think it's going to be higher than that. I don't know how many higher, but I think it's going to be a minimum of 52. And that is better than 50% because I'm already better than 50% at 42 out of 80. So anything else from this point on is bonus. And I'm excited to see how many things I can get rolled out by the finale, because yeah, this was pretty darn good in my book. And I don't strive to finish everything like I used to. I used to like get anxious if I couldn't finish everything in a project. Now I don't have time for that stress. I just don't have time for that. But yeah, I'm doing great. Definitely go check out Jaylon down below. And if you check out her video, ask her if it's coming back. I mean, I could get on Facebook and do it, but that requires effort to get on Facebook, and I just don't have that in me tonight. All right, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.